Hey, what the hell's going on, you guys? This is Stupid by NegativeAE, and welcome back to another episode of Higurashi. Last we left off, we just talked with Grandma, and Grandma gave us permission to continue harassing the Child Consultation Center because they're not doing anything. So let's continue. No, I don't want to exit. Well, thanks for calling. This is Shishibone City Hall. Hello. Could you wait? Hold on. Could you connect me to the local government section of the Lifestyle Progression Department? Of course, please hold. I'm holding. Thank you for calling. This is the local government section. May I speak to Manager Ida-san? Hello, Kimiyoshi-san. Thank you very much for the other day. No problem. Thank you, too. I'm much obliged. The manager is here. We'll let him on the phone. Manager is the chairman of the Hinamizawa Village Council, Kimiyoshi-san. Hello. How may I help you today? Well, I'm calling about that case in the Child Consultation Center. Oh yes, a group of young children are petitioning the office. There's such an inconvenience. I'm so glad we were able to talk to you about that. So, how did it turn out? Well, the village officially decided to support Meg Barakun. Excuse me? The village council agrees with what Mebarakun is doing. The young people in the council want to support him. I said young people, but they're in their 50s and 60s. I see. However, what are the other council members saying? Well, we had an emergency board meeting last night. Some of the hard-headed members were being stubborn, but they were persuaded by the Mebarakun in the end. He's such a tough kid. We want to support a kid like that for the sake of a bright future. So, you got consensus from all the board members? Yes. I got their consensus. No one is against. Kimiyoshi-san. As I explained to you, the people in the Child Consultation Center are doing their best. However, they cannot make any decisions before the investigation period is over. The issue of human rights is a big problem here. I believe Mebarakun explained it to them many times. Satoko is locked up by a terribly violent man. She will get hurt emotionally forever. She will have a deep wound in her pure and innocent heart. Remember what they were saying at the youth seminar the other day? You were there with me, weren't you? Yes, well, what is the Sonozaki family saying about this? Well, Oryu-san also agrees with us. She was clear about that. If you're going to insist on not saving Satoko-chan, the whole village will have to back up Meibara-kun's movement. Sonozaki Oryu-san said that? Well, this is a problem within the family, so it's very hard for the government to take care of it. If I could see him, I could talk to him in person, but he rarely comes out of his house. Besides, if one of us personally said something to him, he might get agitated and hurt Satoko-chan more. That's why the local government should be involved. I understand your point. I will call Sonozaki-san and ask for her opinion too. I advise you not to do that. Oryu-san is very angry now. You shouldn't call her for a while. Really? That's not good. She's like a monster when she's mad. Anyway, I want to tell you the Child Consultation Center to I want you to tell the Child Consultation Center to protect Satoko-chan immediately. I'll come with you if you need me to. We can go now. Oh no. I can't make you go to that trouble. I will call the Child Consultation Center and give you feedback later today. I want you to let me know before noon. You're not going to talk with him until this evening, are you? Is the head of the office that busy? No, he's not. Alright. I will call you before noon today. Thank you very much. Tell him that the village council is very upset that they're not taking the petition seriously enough. Yes, I will let them know. Yes. I will talk to you again. Click. Manager, are you okay? This is bad. Hinamizawa's village is in a rage. Saito-kun, will you please call Sonozaki-san and ask her what's going on? I need to call the Child Consultation Center. This might be the return of the dam conflict. Oh, hello? Hi, this is the local government section calling. May I speak to the head of the office? The Hinamizawa Village Council is supporting them? I thought you told me they had no relation with them. They did. When I spoke with their village leader the other day, they were not involved with them. However, they changed their stance just last night. I understand. However, we're still not going to change our decision, even if the whole village is here to petition. We don't have a reason to treat them in a special way. Sure, I believe you're aware of this, but they are the Onogufuchi Guardians. You know about the dam conflict, right? I wasn't here during the dam conflict, so I don't know much about it. I heard they were protesting to the government. This is my advice. I think you should pay attention to what they're saying. But I heard that the Onogufuchi Guardians disbanded years ago. I heard they're getting along with you guys ever since the battle ended. Yes, we were enjoying having a good relationship. Wonder what happened to the change overnight. The village leader seems to favor a young man named Meibara-kun. They got consensus from Sonizaki-san too. This is unusual. Sonizaki-san, you mean the dark leader of Hinamizawa? Never met her, but I know of her. I think you should watch out. I feel like this is extortion. I guess they are like a gang, right? I don't know, it's weird. You should try to protect Yojo-san immediately. I'm not familiar with their leader, so I don't know what kind of person he is. Our job needs to be done carefully, and it's not right to do things in a disorderly fashion. Our people are doing the best they can. They have piles of other cases to work on. Every single case is important. We can't prioritize for a case like that. See. I got it. I will call Kimiyoshi-san and let him know your opinion. You need to call him back? The government is not responsible to the village council. You shouldn't treat one village different from another. I understand. Thank you for your time. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Look, this is bad. This guy is not even from this area. He has no idea how scary the village council is. He's just a province worker. He's fighting against Hinamizawa. I'm not going to be responsible for this one. How did you do? Did you talk to Sonozaki-san? Yes. She has the same opinion as Kimiyoshi-san. She also wants a call from you regarding what the Child Consultation Center said to you. No. This is really bad. I thought this was going to be a happy Saturday. This poor guy. The head of the office has no idea what he's up against. There's going to be a huge protest by the beginning of the week. We have to call Kimiyoshi and Sonozaki-san now? Should I help you call them? I must call the mayor first. I guess, yeah. I feel like all of that is extortion, but it's whatever. Unread tips? Do we have any? Okay. Just didn't give us tips that time around. Cool. It sucks not knowing how close I am to the end or not. Because before it's like, oh, I know it's coming. Where is it? And now it's like, it could just end at any point. I have no idea. They refused? Yes. I got a call from the local government section. Child Consultation has no intention of listening to us. They're still trying to do what they can do, but we don't have much time. I told them that we have no time to spare. The village leader comes to the school before noon and explains to us what went down with the official. We were in the teacher's office to meet with him. Wow. I don't know the head of the office personally, but he's such a tough guy. He used to work for the province, so he's not familiar with the village council. He's not taking this as a big deal. He's stupid. He's not just fighting any village. This is Hinamizawa. Poor guy. We just have to fight. I spoke with the other members and we can't stay quiet anymore. I've told them that this village is going to be involved. We're going to the Child Consultation Center right away, too. Okay. I will see if I can get anyone from the village council, too. I'm going to see Or-yu-san to have a meeting with her. Today is Saturday. Isn't it difficult to gather people? Don't worry, Kei-chan. This is not a city. People are farming out there every day. The day of the week doesn't really matter to them. It's not that difficult to gather people, even on Saturdays. I tend to think that adults are all working at companies. That this is Hinamizawa. I almost forgot about that. The regular government office is usually closed at noon on Saturdays, but the Child Consultation Center is open till 3 p.m. Can we all meet there at 1 p.m.? I can't promise you how many people I'll be able to bring though. Doesn't matter how many people we get. Thank you for your help. So glad that more adults are involved now. Yeah, it's going to make a huge difference. The number of people will depend on what Oryu says. That's true. We'll see how serious she is, and then based on how many people are there. If she's in a good mood, we might get about 30 people. I think that's a fair guess. 30 adults plus 10 children. Sounds better than yesterday. I feel like it's going to be way more than 30 people. I feel like it's going to be like 100 people, and they're going to be like, what? Watch, I'm going to call it right here. The legendary megaphone. I thought it was broken. That's the old one. The Riot Squad broke that one. Starting to get excited. This is going to be a big festival for Watanagashi. Let's get him. I feel like this is all fun and games until Watanagashi happens, and then it's over. Right? This is all cool because Watanagashi hasn't happened yet. Hasn't that been what happens? Is after Watanagashi, Oishi shows up, and people are dead. And Oishi likes to fearmonger a little bit, so he just like is like, oh yeah, there's like a curse and shit that I'm trying to figure out. And that's what happens. But Watanagashi is not happening yet. Wish Shitoko would stop being so stubborn. Sis, she's not just trying to be stubborn. I understand what she's thinking. I wasn't trying to be mean. She might not want any help from us. But we're not her real friends if we can't see how scared she is. I agree. It would be too easy if Satoko asked us for help. But it'll be too late if we wait for that to happen. If there's a child in the middle of a busy street, you pull her to the sidewalk before talking to her. Sometimes you just have to save before you talk. Interesting. That's an interesting example. I'm trying to think if that like applies in a lot more. That applies in like a lot of situations. But like, I don't know. That's an interesting. I have to like think on that statement that was just said. Because I know they've said it before, but it just like clicked. I don't know. For some reason my brain just caught on that for a second, and I was like, wow, hold on. Let me apply that to every situation that I've ever seen in my life. I'm zooming past the text, by the way. I understand what you mean. Don't skip your meal, okay? At that point, I wouldn't. Everyone is thinking there wouldn't really be 30 adults there to support us. However, we were wrong. There was 100. I have no idea how serious Hinamizawa would get. By the time I get there with my classmates, the quiet library is no longer there. Instead, there's a loud, bustling library with 100 people. Oh my god. These people are all from Hinamizawa? They're not just from Hinamizawa. I see some from Okinomiya too. You're right. Some people are here in their work uniforms. This is amazing. I guess OU is very serious. Apparently. This is like old times. It's like the return of the damn conflict. Okay, what's going on today? Hey, Kameda-kun. Well, I just called on the whole village to come here. Thought you could only get kids. How did you get the adults to be here too? I respect you so much. I didn't expect to see this many adults here. Girl is a human treasure. Only natural for this many people to gather up. It's not just that there are many people here. There are also many different kinds of people. I wonder how many people there are. I think they're well over a... Who called it? Who called this immediately before it even happened, dude? I have a blip on this game's radar. Like, I don't know, man. I feel like I can predict this game. My prediction is that Satoko in some way is going to be evil. That's one of my predictions. Is that Satoko is somehow evil. Because I said she was maybe possible, like, she maybe committed the murders, which she could. But in some way, she's a terrible person. I'm just going to throw that out there. Just out into the blue. I'm just going to throw that out there. Reminds me of the damn conflict. Dude, everything reminds everybody of the damn conflict. Face of Hinamizawa. Keiichi-kun. We got a lot of people, huh? Kimiyoshi-san, how many people did you talk to? I'm not sure. We just used the phone list and asked people to gather for the Onagafuchi Guardians meeting. Everyone left their work and came here. Hey, you there. This movement is an initiative of the Village Council, so don't use a banner with the name of Onagafuchi Guardians, okay? I see Keiichi-kun's father. Hello. Hello, Rena-chan. Keiichi, I'm here to support you. My father has been very active in this chapter. But she had to stay home and wait for a phone call. She says to do your best. Well, thank you. I've heard the story about the dam conflict, but this is impressive. You're representing all of these people, right? Yes. I was representing 5 of us in the beginning. It's so big that I don't care if there are 100 or 1,000 people here. I'm doing my best to save my friend. Keiichi, this is it. Yep. We have enough energy. Those losers are peeping through the curtain from inside. They're so intimidated by now. Sir, did you see all those people? What shall we do? There's nothing we should do. We have to do our job. They want to petition, let them do that. I need to leave for a business trip now, so you handle them. But there's a banner that says we want to talk with the head of the office. See? Ugh. It's the same banner that the Onagafuchi Guardians used in the past. They brought many banners they could use. It says the head of the office, but initially it meant the head of the construction office. Of course, the head of the Child Consultation Center doesn't know about that. Spoke with 3 representatives the other day. According to the local government, the people from Hinamizawa have a very good memory. If they see you walking outside of the parking lot, they'll recognize your face. Manager, there are some people protesting by the back door too. What do you mean? Are they trying to capture me? During the dam conflict, it was a common thing for people to get injured. If you can postpone your business trip, I recommend you do so. I guess so. It's not an emergency trip, so I'll just stay here for today. The next moment, the howling noise of the speaker echoes outside. Microphone test 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me? This is the Village Council of Hinamizawa. We're sorry for causing trouble in the neighborhood. Still testing. They're adjusting the volume of the speakers. There are a few trucks with speakers parked outside. The head of the office finally realizes what it means to fight the village of Hinamizawa. They're just a nuisance. They're just the worst. There are so many people, they might barge in here soon. If they come inside, they'll disturb our work. Don't let them in. It's 30 minutes past the appointed assembly time. Kimiyoshi tells me there are still a few people on their way. More people are coming here? Rena counts the people and finds out that there are more than 150 of us here. I don't know if we'll get this many people on a Monday afternoon. Hopefully we can finish this today. Keiichi-kun, let's start the protest. The village leader tells me to start. He wants me to chant the slogan in chorus before we go inside. This is like a real demonstration. Mi-chan, do you think all of us can fit in that tiny office? What do you think? Of course not. We can't all fit inside. That's why we're chanting the slogan before anyone goes inside. Sis, you can't break or kick anything today. I won't do that. You got me in so much trouble when you did that when you were me. Hey, isn't that Oishi-san? Didn't expect to see him here. He's my Mahong friend. He came to support me even though he's not from Hinamizawa. Mibara-san, hello there. Oishi-san, you're right on time. We're getting ready to go inside now. Two of his people are here too. Brought along 4 police officers in uniform. Mibara-san, I need to have a talk with you. Oh good. Hello Kimiyoshi-san. Hi Oishi-san. What brought you here? I need to have the talk with the 2 of you right now. May I? Can we talk in private, please? He's gonna shut down the whole operation. What? What do you need from us? Well, you're on government property here. You're forbidden to use this space without permission. So shocked. I thought we were just getting started, but Oishi-san, the police is telling me to break up the crowd. What do you mean? The government is not going to listen to the voice of its citizens? We're not trying to do something bad. We're here to ask them to help Satoko. Why is that such a bad thing? You're protesting here without permission. Also, there's a policy in this child consultation center which allows the caretaker of the building to dismiss the client when he feels it will disturb their service. Caretaker of their building? Who is that? It's the head of the office. That's dirty. He's not even going to let us speak our mind? Where are we supposed to petition then? If we have to get off this property, can we protest across the road? If you want to use the public road, you must get permission from the public safety department. You can contact them through the police. You have no choice but to break up for today. Well, Mibara-san, guess they're really hating you. This is ridiculous. I don't believe this. We have so many people supporting Satoko. And you're saying we can't even talk to them? My friends came running toward me. Oishi-san explains the situation to them, and they react exactly the same way I did. No way. That's horrible. No matter how much we appeal to them, all they do is jot down the amount of people in the group. That's why we brought lots of people here today. But they have a right to refuse us. You can't help it. We have either to listen to the police or rebel against them. Damn conflict is over now. I don't want to play that game anymore. Damn it. What are we gonna do then? Do we have to leave and come back here later? The same thing will happen if we come back. They'll call the police again. The head of the office has no intention of seeing us anymore. We're in a very bad mood. I would just rebel against the police. You come this far, you've already extorted everybody. Just fucking do it. You worked for the damn conflict, right? Couldn't shut you down there. Just have to fight patiently. We can't be on their property, we have to protest from across the road. We just have to continue every day to put pressure on them. It's going to take days. The government is like the Yakuza. It will be more complicated if we make them upset. Make them upset! Ogifuchi Guardians can't do anything about this? How pitiful. Can't you do something about this, father? Shion-chan, the basic method of fighting is to be patient. Since they're rejecting us like this, we will have to fight a long fight. But that's not going to work. There's so many people here. It's supposed to end this today. Satoko didn't come to school today. Her uncle called the school again and told him that she has a cold again. He promised that she would come back on Monday. That doesn't give us any relief. Today is Saturday. There are 2 more days until Monday. Nothing is guaranteed for Satoko. In the world of my imagination, it was too late to save Satoko by the day before Tanagashi. Satoko in real life hasn't gotten to that point yet, but nothing guarantees that she will be fine. I don't know if she will still be sane by Monday. This is going to be a long fight. Do we have to wait until they make their final decision? No, Keiichi-kun. We have no time to waste for Satoko-chan. I know something bad is going to happen. We got help from this many people, and yet we can't even go inside the building. Rika has tears in her eyes. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I told Rika-chan that I could defeat anything I wanted. I don't want to give up. We never imagined we would get this many supporters a few days ago. We had approval from the village council and even from Mion's grandmother. What else am I supposed to do? What can we do to make our wish come true? Is there something we haven't done yet? Damn it. Killed the father together as a village? I don't know, that might work. I know they're trying to do it like the just way, where it's like with the rules. Doing what we can do. You believe that, right? Yeah. I believe we did everything we can do. We just have to wait for the wind to come. We just have to wait. I'm sure that a strong wind is on its way. When is that? Damn it, damn it, damn it. Doko is sleeping like she's dead. If he doesn't send her to school, that annoying teacher might come and harass him again. He really wanted her to go to school today. However, no matter how he forced her to wake up, she collapsed and went back to sleep. He touched her forehead and realized that she had a high fever. If he sent her to school like this, they might say something about it. He had no choice but to call the school and tell them that she's sick. Chie-sensei asked him many questions, but Teppei told her that she really was sick this time. 1 hour later, he realized he said something he shouldn't have to the teacher. Ever since he took Satoko in, there's been nothing but trouble. The teacher came to visit him the day after he took Satoko. He receives calls every so often, too, from the Child Consultation Center. They all tell him to put Satoko on the phone. He believes that Satoko won't give him up because she's afraid that he would destroy Satoshi's room. However, he's not sure how long she will keep her silence. Teppei has no idea whether Satoko will stay quiet or not. The only thing he knows for sure is that he can't control her forever through fear alone. He can frighten her just by staring at her, but that's not going to last for a long time. He wants to get out of this house before Satoko gets him into trouble. He needs to find the bank book as soon as possible so he can leave. Satoko is sleeping like a kitty cat inside a wrinkled blanket. He's sweaty and breathing deeply. He has a high fever. Dude, he just wants the bank book. Oh, dude, I found the solution. Just give him the bank. You just give him the bank book. Satoko's not using it. She was living with Rika. Just give him the bank book and he goes away. He just leaves. Oh, dude, that's the solution. That's what the next chapter's gonna be. It's like, where's the fucking bank book? And then they just, like, give it to him. Easy. Promised her he wouldn't mess around in Satoshi's room as long as she stayed obedient to him. In reality, he went inside Satoshi's room while Satoko was at school, but he was very careful about putting things back in place. However, he's had enough. He's anxious to get out of this house. He knows that Satoko's fever is not from a cold, but because of her emotional stress. If she gets sicker, it could cause even more trouble for him. He slowly walks up the stairs and heads to Satoshi's room. He opens the door slowly, but sticks on something. He assumes he hit the furniture. The next moment, crash, he hears the loud noise of falling metal. Something was stuck behind the door, and it knocked over something from the bookshelf. He clicks his tongue. He was going to sneak into Satoshi's room while Satoko was asleep. The next moment, he hears Satoko coming upstairs in a hurry. She's not coming up because she heard a noise. She's coming up because she heard a noise from Satoshi's room, and she realizes that Teppei is trying to get inside his room. Don't go inside Nini's room. I was going to sneak inside. Damn it. I need money. I know there's a bank book inside his room. I know you hid it in there. Just give it to me. I don't know anything about a bank book. Not inside Nini's room. Don't mess around with his room. Leave it alone until he comes home. Shut up. Sadoko screams and collapses. Sadoko cries out loudly. I can hear Satoko's voice from the previous chapters. Like in my head. Nini! Nini! That's what she did all the time in that other chapter. I remember like being slightly perturbed. It's very stressful not to hit her because he's all about violence. However, once he hits her, something sets him free. Sadoko is crying and holding her left cheek. He may have caused a cut inside her mouth when he punched her. There's bloody drool coming from out of her mouth. Damn it. Center is coming next week. It's going to be bad if she's still swollen by then. This is troublesome. Stop screaming knee, 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 knee. Are you a broken record? Shut up, you idiot. He kicks her and she curls up on the floor. Ever since Rena left, nothing good has happened to him. All he's got is this whiny little girl. All she can do is cook and clean. Other than that, she's just scared all the time. Once Satoko starts crying like a baby, Teppei also loses his mind. I said shut up. It's already too late. Please leave us alone for today. Satoko is in danger as we speak. Hey, if you touch me, I can arrest you for interfering with my duty. Damn it. Stop it, Kei-chan. He's trying to agitate you. Uishi-san, you will not live long with that kind of attitude. Now I'm scared. If you keep on talking to me like that, I'll arrest you for threatening me. Stop it, Keiichi-kun. He's on our side. What? What are you saying, Rena? Can't you see? He's trying to be nice to you. He's saying those things because he's a policeman, but I think he's also trying to be on your side. If he really wanted to kick us out of here, he wouldn't be talking to us like this. He would force us to get out of here. But he's still blocking our way right now. How can he still be on our side? Uishi-san, you got a call on the cruiser from the chief? Oh, thanks. Let's go for now. Please start vacating this area. If you take any steps forward, I'll take it as a declaration of war. Got it? Damn it. Hello? This is Oishi. Oishi-san, how's the situation over there? It's fine. Everyone's calm. There are quite a lot of people here, so it's taking time to break them up. Really? We're getting calls from the Child Consultation Center. They're wondering when you can get them out of there. They'll leave soon. We've already spoken to the leader. It's taking time for him to explain it to his people. If they call again, tell them to wait for a moment. I heard the Onagafuchi Guardians are in action, but it seems like it's not getting too messy this time. Yeah. The damn conflict has been over for a long time. They just need a little bit more time. Uishi-san, how could you lie to him like that? You haven't even persuaded the leader yet. Did I lie? The chief warned us that this could turn into a riot. I think we should call for help and stop this forcefully before anything happens. Kuma-chan, don't be mean to him. Excuse me? He gathered this many people in order to help his friend. This is impressive. The whole village is here, and that means he persuaded Sonozaki Oryu. It's not easy for a young boy to persuade Emperor Sonozaki. Think Sonozaki Oryu is backing this crowd? And the girl they're trying to help is Yojo Satoko, the daughter of the dam supporters. Hard to believe the village is trying to save her. There was a thick wall between the village and the Yojo family, but he broke that wall down in a few days. I've actually followed his progress to this point. I saw him at the Watanagashi meeting. He was very courageous. The The old people from the village screamed and yelled at him, but he wasn't scared at all. He successfully persuaded them. They told him that they would support him if he could also persuade Oryu. Since he's here today, he apparently also succeeded in doing that. It's going to be big in the future. I think you should get close with him for now. I knew you were taking it easy today. You normally use force, so I was surprised when you started negotiating. I want him to do well today. Oishi says something he shouldn't say as a policeman. Kumagai tries to understand what he means. He smiles at Oishi and asks him, "Do you want to leave without breaking them up?" We don't need to treat them special like that. You don't know anything about the Onagafuchi Guardians. You and Meibara-san both. They're not that weak. You'll see. You want to wait and see what they do, huh? A job never reaps any gratitude. You want a cigarette? Kumagai accepts the offer and takes a cigarette from Oishi's hand. The next moment, two black vehicles stop in front of the building, their brakes screaming under the stress. There they come. Look closely, Kuma-chan. A few men wearing nice suits emerge from the vehicles. Some of them look like badass gangsters, and some of them look like intelligent businessmen. I see an old man in a kimono in the middle of the crowd. It seems like the whole Yakuza clan is here. Is Meibara Keiichi-kun here? Where is he? I'm Meibara Keiichi. How may I help you? Don't worry, we're on your side. Who are you? Uncle? Why are you here? Can't believe he's here. Shion and Mion's surprise reaction is making me feel nervous. Ichikun, you're the leader here. You don't need to hesitate, let's go. A group of men tap my shoulders. But I can't go, the police are here. Alright, stop there, guys. I'm Oishi from the Okinomiya Police Department. Hello, everyone. Where are you heading? Who are you? How could you stop the citizens from making petition? Well, Sonozaki-sensei. We are here because the Child Consultation Center called us. Sonozaki-sensei? Is he a teacher from some school? But no, I don't have time to joke around. I bet this guy is the prefectural representative of the Sonozaki family. I heard he's a really scary guy when he raises his voice. Shut up. Go away, you pig. Who gave you orders to get in their way? The chief of police ordered us. I can't disobey his orders. Chief of the Okinomiya Police Department? Going to make a major complaint later. Tell him to be ready. Wishi's partner is doing his best not to laugh. Okay, I'll forward that message to him. Anyway, there are rules in the city. The caretaker of the building can order people to vacate the property if he thinks that they would cause trouble to the business. As Oishi explains in a strange, half-troubled and half-delightful manner, the intelligent-looking guy starts talking instead of the representative Sonozaki. Hello, I'm Sonozaki from the Sonozaki Attorney's Office. I went over the rules of the Child Consultation Center. This is an unfair accusation and it should be considered an abuse of the official authority. This is a copy of the regulations. Meibara Keiichi-san was elected the leader of the petitioning group by the Hinamizawa Village Council. This is the power of the attorney issued by the council. The Hinamizawa Village Council is an organization formed under the observation of the Shishibone Local Government Section. That makes him a proper representative of the organization, and he went through the proper channels. For them to reject his petition is a clear abuse of their authority, and this is against the service regulations of the city workers. Therefore, the order made by the head of the Child Consultation Center is unlawful, and if the police continue to distract the movement... Okay, I got it. We're sorry about that. Please go ahead. That's what you should have done from the beginning. Let's go, Keiichi-kun. You might interrupt their service if everyone goes inside. Don't worry, only the representatives are going inside. Do you think that would still interrupt their business? There are 4 couches in the visitors' room. Couches in the visitors' room. I assume they could easily hold 10 people there. I guess you know better. Please go ahead. Meibara-kun, let's go. Nobody's going to stop us now. Oh, yes, sir. Hey, Rena, Mion, Shion, Rika-chan. We're going in. Yeah, let's go. I think so. Or use plan. I didn't think we should talk to these guys too. The Zaki family is giving us the most support. I wonder what made evil grandma change her mind. Not surprised. I always believed that Michan's grandma would help us. Really? I said some nasty things to her last night, but now I want to kiss her. Everyone are going inside. God, cheers. The main event is about to happen. Mibara-san, please save Hyojo-san. Help Satoko-chan. Mibara boy, good luck. This is your show. We wish you luck, Angel Mort Regiment. Secure the path of retreat. Support the charge. Kay, show us what you got. I will. I'm going to get them. Mibara-san. Has that mouse been there the entire time? Ah. We look forward to hearing the news. Bring us good news. I'll be waiting for you too. Pump my fist in response to their high expectations. Finally into the Child Consultation Center, backed by the power of the Sonozaki family. Finally there. It's cool inside the building, unlike the outside world. I still hear the crowd, but at a lower volume. However, it's still loud enough to hear their cheers. I'm sure the staff know that we're inside the building. They're trying to concentrate on their work as if they don't see us. Hello. How may I help you today? I'm Mibara Keiichi. I'm here to request the immediate protection of Satoko Hyojo. Just get the head of office. The representative of the Hinamizawa Village Council is here to see him. He's unable to see you at this time. I'll take a message for him. Hello, I'm the lawyer for the Sonozaki Attorney's Office. For the purpose of its future use, I will be recording our conversation from this point forward. I would like to be treated responsibly by the Child Consultation Center. I will try to see if he's available. Please wait for a moment. Ariyama-kun, it's been a while. Representative Sonozaki, how have you been? I'm here today as a member of the Hinamizawa Village Council. May I see the head of office, please? Of course. Hey, you, take them to the reception area inside the chief's room and serve them some tea. It's the power of a representative can really get officials to move. I heard that they are both the prefectural and city representatives in the Sonozaki family, and we have both of their powers today. We have nothing to fear. Dude, that's like a game changer. If you have like a Yakuza group that has like really good lawyers, and you just like have them handle everything. I'm sure he's somewhere in this building. All the exits are blocked. There's no way he can escape from us. He better not be thinking he can hide from us all day. Head of the office is peeping through the blinds in the meeting room on the second floor. He's shaking in fear. What are they doing inside the building? What is the police doing? Well, both the prefectural and city representatives are here. They have a lawyer with them too. They're expecting responsible treatment from us. Today is Saturday. It's almost 3 p.m. I'll stay here until then. Let them leave when we close at 3. Meanwhile, I'll have a talk with the manager of the local government about our next plan. I thought he told you to concede. He said that the village council was coming. I was expecting old men from the neighborhood. I never thought I'd see representatives and lawyers and Yakuza. Who would have thought that there would be 200 people out there? Oh, that's Hinamizawa. Anyway, the office is closing in 10 minutes. I'm sure they'll threaten me if I meet them. But I'm not going to concede. That's my mission. I've been working for the government for 40 years. Jesus. And I'm proud of myself. I'm not going to make compromises just because I get threatened. 40 years. It's a long time to be at a place. That's like more than half of your life, typically. The head of the office is scared even of the ringtone. He tells the manager to tell them that he's not here. Hello? This is Hariyama. Oh, hello. Sir, this is the local government calling. Hello? I'm in trouble. There are about 200 people surrounding the office now. We even have representatives here to meet with us. What should I do now? I told you so. But it's your job as local government to control trouble within the village councils. Do something about this. It's your duty to take care of this. That's not our job. Our job is to support the progression of the local community, and I don't care. Can't you do something about this? I think you have no choice but to accept their request. I think you should stop being so stubborn about policy. The government is here for its citizens. Isn't that right? Can't you just peacefully accept their petition? You're an official too, aren't you? How dare you take the side of the village council? I'm not going to concede. I'm going to follow the regulations. It's my duty to be fair at all times. I've never done anything against that rule in my career. I passed the administrator's exam because I always follow the rules. Final decision is all up to you. We'll try to do our best, but I told you, didn't I? I know I did. I told you not to make them upset. Fine. I'm not going to ask for your help anymore. I'm hanging up the phone. Click. Sir, even if you manage to get away from them today, they will come back again on Monday. What are you going to do then? I'm sure the mayor knows about this by now. They will talk about this at the meeting on Monday. I haven't done anything wrong that would upset the mayor. No matter what he tells me, I'll tell him that. Huh? The phone rings again. Again, he trembles in fear. The manager picks up the phone again. Yes? What? Transfer it now? Hello? One moment, please. Sir, you got a call from the central government office. Central government office? Not the local government? Who is it now? It's the mayor. Yes? That's right. The members of the village council of Hinamizawa. Yes, I understand. Please listen to what they have to say. That's not true. It's important to be fair and equal, but you must act according to the occasion. Yes. Please do so. After you're done, please come by the mayor's office and give me your report. I expect you by 6. Thank you very much. The old man in the suit hangs up the phone. He spoke kindly but strictly. Thank you for that. Or you sitting on the couch in the reception area. Akane is there too. No problem. It's been a while since you visited the central government office. I was surprised to see you here today. I'm sorry I surprised you. I wanted to see you in person because I was going to ask a favor from you. Thank you so much. It's no problem. I'm sorry that our staff inconvenienced you. I should have taught them better. The relationship between the government and the village council is vital. He speaks. However, the mayor still can't believe that Emperor Sonozaki came all the way just to save one little girl. It's a huge deal when Oryu comes to him directly to the office. It's also unusual for her to do things indirectly. She's trying to make Maebara Keiichi save Satoko instead of doing it herself. The mayor understands that she is doing this so Maebara Keiichi will get all the attention. He's very interested in this young man, Maebara Keiichi. Sounds like he's an impressive young man. I can't believe he's done so much to save his friend from abuse. I know. He's one of a kind. I'm not worried about the future of Hinamizawa as long as I have someone like him around. I can die without worries now. Please don't joke like that. It was worth living this long if I was able to meet someone like him. Take care of that Keiichi boy if something happens again. You really like him now. Are you still mad at me for not having any boys? It's 3 p.m. now, and I hear the closing announcement. The head of the office finally shows up in the room. Seems like a totally different person. When I first met him, he seemed cold, and he responded with blunt answers. But he's much nicer and agrees with everything we say. I guess our power intimidated him. It's too late. If I was alone, I would have never got to him, or got him to listen to me. Thanks to everyone's support that I'm able to talk to him now. I understand. I'm sorry for the misunderstanding. We will take action immediately. Manager, please call Hyojo-san's house right now. Yes, sir. Satoko, finally. You're finally free. That's an episode end. That's an episode end. No, I don't want to leave right now. But we'll pause it right there. That's going to be the worst. We'll just save it in the last slot. I feel like we're almost done with this. But I don't know. We'll quit so there's not a phone ringing. I have some stuff to say though. Freaking what? So she's abused, right? And she's already abused. So like, what are they gonna do? They're just gonna like, I don't know. I feel like shit's gonna go down. But then at the same time, it's like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I feel like my instinct says that Satoko is going to be bad in some way, and we're spending all this effort for no reason. What Satoshi is a big wild card. Like he could come back and be like, "Yeah, I was murdering everybody. That was me," because like, I don't know. He could have some like obscure reason for it. It could be Satoshi all the time. I don't know. And what something Insult said on the previous video where he was like, that would really go against the theme. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? You're right. The theme is like trust your friends and like tell your friends everything right away. Which, by the way, yes, 100%. Rika's like, Keiichi, how did you know that? Why doesn't Rika just immediately upon her light? That's immediately what I would start doing. I would just immediately upon reviving, I would start telling everybody everything, and then at some point, right, you win. Because there's two things that could happen. You could tell them and they believe you. You could tell them and they don't believe you, and you could tell them and then they kill you. There's information that can be gathered each time you do that. So I feel like Rika's playing it all wrong by trying to pretend to be Rika. Right? Like that's the last thing I would do. If I was stuck in a time loop and I had to get out, the last thing I would do would be like, "All right, this is my role." And then I would assume the role and hope that I could change things in very small ways. No, I would tell fucking everybody that was happening, and I would be like, "This is what we need to do." Like, watch, I can predict this. I can predict this. I can predict this. Do you believe me now? Done. Game over. Like everything is solved. We could have gotten to this specific story ending like way sooner, just by trusting our friends. But instead, she waited this long, and that's why it's lasting till this long. And that's why it's too late. Is because Rika waited too long. Trust your friends right from the beginning. Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe that's the thing. But see, at the very, I'm still, I'm I'm still hung up on the Hinamizawa murders that take place on the exact same time of the year every year are just a coincidence. Like I can't. Is that really true? Is that really how they're just gonna be like, oh, that's it just happens. They're just murders every year on the same day. You know? Very specific pattern of murders happening on the same day. Who's doing those murders? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna end it here though because I'm at 53 minutes and I have to go to bed because it's really early in the morning. I always record these like way. I don't know what I'm thinking. Like I want it to be like immersive, so like I record at night. I also don't have time during the day, so it's just really late. Like it's like 4 or 5 in the morning, so I had to go to bed. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, so please hit the like button. I really appreciate it. Also subscribe if you haven't done so already. Um, yeah. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, you guys.